Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to an edition of MOI with your host, Reed. Today, I've got a video response to Steve at Corsair Trainers. He has a neat little video where he's talking about food in an urban survival setting. It's a good topic, and I recommend you watch the video. Link's in the description, so check it out. Now, the other thing is he brought up a point that I think we should talk about a little bit. This isn't going to be a hugely long video because A, it's not a huge topic, and it's cold out here while I'm wearing my overshirt because there's a stupid, frigid cold wind, even though we got the sun out. It's the desert. What can I say? It's weird in the winter, or all the time. Back to the point. Steve made a point for all those people saying, for all you arguing to not go out there to the government and seek assistance for food, you're all nuts. There's no valid reason to do that. Well, no tinfoil valid reason, he said. Well, actually, I thought of one, and I thought I'd present it because I think it'd be a good piece to add to the conversation. Now, let me check my hat. Yep, no tinfoil today, so I'm pretty certain this is a sane reason. Now, what is my reason? Well, say you do have a major emergency in your area, or national emergency. Food supply is disrupted. Trucks aren't getting into places like that, and so government's starting to try to do assistance in areas. You happen to be in an area where there is assistance provided. Why should you not go and seek government food assistance? Well, it's an altruistic view. If you are stocked up, your community's stocked up, your people are stocked up, and you don't need the food, by you not going and getting assistance, you are taking pressure and load off of the government assistance and allowing them to feed and help more people that are truly needy. Yeah, there's a thought for you. Helping out the community. I know, crazy thought, right? Most preppers are supposed to be all about themselves and their family, and anyone who shows up, shoot and ask questions later. I don't entirely roll that way. You might have gotten that feeling from me a bit. I'm more of a open-minded and consider the situation at hand carefully kind of person. Yes, some of you maybe call me crazy. That's how I am. Anyways, so if you organize your neighborhood and your group and stuff like that, and you've got food and you help out some of the area, you're taking pressure off of the already superly thin, stretched recovery effort and emergency response resources. This might be a big help. If a lot of people in the area are doing a similar thing, well, maybe not a lot, say get like, maybe, you've got a good group of people and you got 15% in a place, well, okay, maybe 10%, maybe at the absolute highest, but 10%, that might be a big difference and really, really help out. Make the resources go faster. The resources stretch out longer so that things are restored quicker. Could really help. So that's a reason I think is an important reason why you may not want to go seek government food assistance if things are going on. Now, of course, you are using your supplies. You're consuming your stuff. For the longer it goes on, depending on how long your food supplies are, it means that you are dwindling the time that you can sustain yourself. There is the trade-off on that. But it's something to think about, is you could actually be helping out your community by not doing this, and also helping out neighbors and friends and so on and so forth. It's an important point to make. Now, there is a reason that I think I should bring up why you'd want to send someone down there anyways. Well, if you got stuff going on, one of the things that's happening is communications are probably really disrupted. Cell phone towers might be down, landlines might not be working, stuff might only be coming in the radio. Perhaps there's a lot of non-radio communications, and you don't really know enough, or you're not in line of sight of the other radio to pick them up well to actually hear what's going on. Sending people down to this area where people are gathering and congregating together, you can gather intelligence. Yes, intelligence. Intelligence is important. You can hear the stories, rumors, all sorts of stuff going on as you talk and mingle with people. You can also get a good feeling of how bad the situation is. If government supplies are running low and they're not expecting anything coming in soon, you may go, this is really bad. We've got a really big crisis. We need to, increase preparations, bring people together closer, set up other, secondary options to protect and prevent against looting and stuff. You maybe have to engage deeper plans to prepare for a bigger crisis. Knowing that might be really important. Also, you could judge the mood of the crowd. Do people look really antsy? Are people horribly terrified? It's like that. Are people saying, oh, they're barely being able to make supplies like that? And you see that close, we got almost a food riot on hands. another really important note to keep track of. It also tells you how much effort is really being spent in your area and how many supplies are available. It tells you that you may have to harden your area to protect against, incoming onslaught of looters. Something to be very aware of. That's another reason why you would be interested in sending some people down there to gather intelligence, get a feel of what's going on. Those sorts of things are very important. Now, another thing you could do if things are moving well and stuff, and you're feeling altruistic, you could actually go down there and you could say, hey, can I help? They might want volunteers to help with stuff. Shoot, most of the people in emergency response, they're always short-handed because the response really quickly, especially on a large scale, state level, really overwhelms the system quickly. Imagine if we were talking national level or world level. Yeah, big problems. But that's sort of the view I have, is if you don't want to go get government assistance like that, you can do it from an altruistic point of view, saying, I'm trying to help the system by not putting additional strain on it. And then you can send people down there to help gather intelligence or volunteer. It's a good point. And also volunteers can be gathering intelligence at the same time. These are very important things to know sort of the feel of what's going on and be aware. A lot of things going on are going to be very important dependent upon the mood and the perception that people have. If they feel there's no hope, crisis develops quickly and panic spreads like a wildfire. You really got to watch out for those kind of things and be really aware of it. There's my 2 points for the day. I hope people learned something with it and got to think. Also, you get to learn a little bit of how I think and see the world a little bit by me expressing these opinions. I'll put up a lot more stuff. I've got a lot more thoughts coming I want to share with everyone. Plus, since the weather's been so weird out here, I haven't had much chance to build and make much projects. Got a few things I've done inside I'll be showing you, but I'm looking forward to when it warms up and I can get outside again. Not liking being cooped up much. I really enjoy the sun. I want to get the garden going. I want to show everyone about the growing. Well, anyways, take care, everyone. Have a wonderful evening, wonderful night. Prepare, stock up, and get ready, because I think something will find us in our lifetime. This is Reed, out for now. So sending people down to this large area, or areas, where So that's my point for the day. I hope you liked this 1 point. Not sure what I was doing with this hand, but anyways.